Hello and welcome to another EncryptPro video. In this video, we put the PGP connection to work by encrypting and decrypting shared files between the members of the connection. Before we jump in, let's understand one simple concept about EncryptPro PGP connections. In traditional PGP, if you want to send an encrypted file to 3 people, you need to manage their public keys yourself and encrypt the file again for each person. The technology is powerful, but the key management alone makes it impractical for most people. EncryptPro eliminates all of that. Once a file is encrypted using a PGP connection, every member of that connection can access it. You encrypt it only once. No per-person encryption and no keys management hassle. EncryptPro handles all of that for you behind the scenes without compromising any security. In this video, we already have a C1 connection set up between Jacob and David, but everything works exactly the same way on a C2 connection. So if Jacob had a C2 connection with multiple members, any one of them could encrypt a file and every other member could access the file instantly. That is C2, built for businesses and teams who cannot afford to compromise on how sensitive files are shared. So I am logged in as Jacob and I have this PGP connection already set up with David as approved member. Now Jacob has some work files he wants to securely send to David. All he needs to do is right-click on the files and encrypt with the PGP connection. In the context menu, you can see 2 encrypt options. One is for personal data encryption with submenu for your security groups, and one for PGP data encryption with PGP encrypt option. A submenu will list all of your available PGP connections. Select the one you want, provide the connection password, that's it. Take a look at the file names. The original extension is preserved in square brackets. The connection name becomes the new file extension. This way, you will always know the type of the file and what PGP connection a file belongs to after encryption. You will also notice the original files are gone. This is by design. The moment encryption succeeds, EncryptPro does not only delete but shreds the original files. It is overwritten with zeros and random data across multiple passes, then deleted. Unrecoverable even with forensic tools. This only happens on a successful encryption. If you cancel the encryption or something goes wrong during encryption, which is highly unlikely, your original files are left completely untouched. Now that Jacob has PGP encrypted files, he can share them over any channel. Email, WhatsApp, USB drive, or public cloud link, it does not matter how secure or insecure the channel is, as no password accompanies the files. Only members of the connection possess the keys required to access and decrypt the files. Now David just downloaded the encrypted files shared by Jacob, and all he needs to do is right-click and select PGP Decrypt. If the connection is locked, he will be prompted for the connection password. As you can see, all the files are decrypted and accessible. Now David has some project files he wants to securely share with Jacob, so let's encrypt those files and share them. Now Jacob can simply decrypt any file he wants. You can see this small signature notification, which is a PGP signature verification, which confirms the file's authenticity to ensure it has not been tampered with. We will cover signature notifications in detail in a separate video. After successful decryption, the encrypted file is permanently deleted. If decryption is cancelled or fails for any reason, which is highly unlikely, the encrypted file is left exactly as it was. Now what if you quickly want to view or edit the file without decrypting it? This is where on-the-fly access feature comes in. You can just double-click on the file to open it with its native application. No manual decrypt, edit, and re-encrypt cycles. Streaming decryption starts within seconds, so even large files open instantly. This works for all file types on PGP connections on both free and paid plans. On-the-fly access feature gives you 2 options. With cancel option, your changes are not going to be saved and your temporary decrypted copy is immediately shredded. With Save My Changes option, EncryptPro re-encrypts the file in place, in the exact same location. The temporary copy is again immediately shredded. Only the encrypted version remains on disk. Whether you save or cancel, the temporary file is always shredded and it is unrecoverable. In the next video, we will cover locking and unlocking your PGP connections so you can work uninterrupted during your work sessions, and archiving connections to keep your workspace clean. Thanks for watching the video, and I will catch you in the next one.